Tutti ragazzi e bentornati nuovamente sul canale Raistlin. Eccoci con una nuovissima puntata di Whispers of a Machine. Bene, nell'episodio precedente avevamo appena iniziato il secondo giorno di Investigations e avevamo scoperto un altro morto. Probabilmente è stato accoppato e ha fatto una fine orrenda all'interno di un macchinario che è stato tritato. E l'unica cosa che siamo riusciti a trovare è una chiave e quindi dobbiamo capire che dobbiamo fare con questa chiave e, e quindi niente, continua la nostra investigazione. Abbiamo scoperto importante che Melinda, dovrebbe chiamarsi così, la maestra, forse è lei che si trova dietro a tutto ciò. Quindi vediamo un po' che cosa succede in questo nuovo bellissimo episodio di Whispers of a Machine. Buona visione!
Got the knife. The weapon that killed Carl and Maya. Likely Leonard, too. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I don't see any... I'll leave him to his art.
Allie? Feeling rested yet?
The weapon that... Have a look at this. It's the weapon used to kill Carl and Maya.
Looks generic. We have hundreds of knives like that in town. Any prints or DNA on it?
Nope, totally clean.
Damn. Hopefully it could still be helpful in some way.
That combination makes no sense. Commissar,
Yes.
this weapon killed Carl and Maya. I found it in the recycling center.
Then all three killings must be connected. Great work, Agent. We're one step closer to catching the killer.
A regeneration pod. Impressive lab. There's gotta be a whole bunch of third-degree infractions in this place. Maya must have conducted her secret illegal experiments here. There were a couple of tapes here. Various tools for electronics and mechanical work. This place was set up to be private. This place was set up... It smells awful. This must have been here since Maya was killed. Equations of some kind. I can't make sense of them. Various technical drawings. Some of them look similar to the womb tank. It's one of the tapes I found in Maya's secret lab. It's labeled Huldra. It's one of the tapes I found in Maya's secret... This might be useful, but it looks a bit heavy. I'll leave it here until I find a reason to pick it up. A big bucket filled with some kind of tubes. An electronic headset of some kind. Looks turned off. A wall filled with machines. There has to be plenty of illegal technology in here. This computer must require some kind of hardware key. Herbal tea. Maybe a few different machines for working with audio. Looks like I can play audio tapes here.
In a dream, I was summoned by the Acer. I had been chosen to create a new god, and her name was Huldra. She would be conjured in my mind, and the creed, at long last, would become manifest. I awoke in tears, and this vision has stuck with me ever since.
This woman doesn't sound very sane.
An AI superintelligence would essentially be indistinguishable from a god. Infinite intelligence leads to infinite knowledge, and by extension, infinite power, illness, suffering. Even death itself could be turned into obsolete concepts. And what is a god, if not one who has reign over life and death?
Yep, those are conduit ideas, all right.
An AI in and
This might be useful, but it looks a bit heavy. I'll leave it here until I find a reason. I don't think extra... Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. Some kind of airtight container. This might be useful, but it looks a bit heavy. I'll leave it here until I find a reason to pick it up. I don't see Hi again.
Hey there.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye,
I don't need to know his... Nah, I don't want to skip. I don't think he'd... I don't want to share that with him. There's that red light again. Something must be wrong. The womb tank is closed. I did that already. Looks like something is missing here. That one odd-looking thing. No idea. I don't see anything. I should figure out what's wrong with the tank before I head back out. Oh, the tank is nearly out of nutrients. I should keep an eye out for a replacement canister. Good. I think this is what I need for the womb tank. All right, all filled up. A nutrient canister, refilled and ready. I think this is compatible with the womb tank in the apartment. All right, red light gone. Must have done the trick. Looks like things are working out okay for you in there. Little, shrimp?
Huh. Shrimp?
Oh, shut up.
Makes you think, doesn't it? Seeing a baby like this?
Yeah. It reminds me of everything that happened before.
Same here. But you know, it's not too late.
It is for you, Alex.
It is?
Well, yeah. You're dead.
I am, but you're not. You still have time to make up for what we lost.
I don't know. I'd like that, but the wounds are still fresh.
I know. I hope you'll find a way to heal soon.
Me too. Painful memories. I should resume my search for Katerina. Odd-looking thing. No. That should work. That should work. I'll leave a... Looks like an apartment. I don't need any... It's filled with cannula. I don't think I need one right now. It's filled with cannulas. I don't think I need one right now. Unused ba... I don't...
Allie? Feeling rested yet? Not really.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Let's see here. It's a map of a secret hideout of some kind. Looks like the entrance is hidden behind a fridge in the east junk pile, just past the tunnel. Oh, there's some kind of switch under here. There we go. Can't get too close. That's really high voltage. I need to find someone who knows their way around electronics. It's a hefty pneumatic arm, used to push that refrigerator open. There's a sticker on the transformer it's connected to, saying 215 volts to 240 volts. I'll write it down. I can see a small sign near the end of the cable. It says 230 volts to 240 volts. I'll write it down. I need to find...
Allie? Feeling rested yet? Not really.
No, this note is just a reminder to myself. I don't need to show it to anyone. Hi again.
Hey there.
Hey, do you know your way around electronics?
No way! He just happened to accidentally construct a store filled with robots. Let me guess, you flunked Deduction 101?
Don't mind him. Yes, I do know a thing or two about that.
Well, great. I need you to come with me to disconnect the power to a thing. A trap.
Oh, I'd love to help, but I can't leave the store like this. Got an important customer today. Why don't you check with Lisa over by the museum? She can probably help you out.
The woman who was fixing that broken power pole?
Yeah, that's her.
All right, thanks. I'm off.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Hey, there's an electrified fence in the junk heap. I'd like to disconnect it.
Oh, you should be able to do that from the power station just outside the entrance. Here, you can borrow this key to open the door.
Great, thanks. That combination makes no sense. Looks like she's trying to fix something in this power box. It's the key for the power station near the junk heap entrance. Pneumatic door, 215 volts to 240 volts. Electrified gate, 230 volts to 240 volts. They're live. I should turn off the power. Ah, good. It still displays the expected voltage. When I have the voltage I want, I should be able to simply turn the main breaker back on, and that voltage will be fed to the grid. think that's it. I should go check out the gate. Ugh, it's stuck.
Don't move. Oh, wait, you're that city cop. Fuck, I was expecting... Ugh. Today is not your day, sister. I'm sorry. I can't let you leave. Oh! Ugh. All this better be worth it. Don't move. Oh. Fuck, I was expecting...
No time for that. You're desperate. Is it because of the baby? I can help.
Help me. How exactly? Our highly illegal womb tank is the only thing keeping him alive. And you're from the Bureau. We both know what you're gonna have to do.
Look, I have no desire to hurt your child. If you help me find the killer, I'll overlook what's in your apartment.
You're just stalling. The killer is still out there and I have to stop him from hurting our...
I know how you feel. You don't have to do this alone, Katerina. We both want to catch Carl's killer.
You're just telling me what you think I want to hear. But I must say, I admire your ability to stay collected in the face of death.
Surely you see that behaving like this is only making things worse for you and your son?
Maybe, but it doesn't matter. As soon as I take my guard down, you'll shoot me without batting an eye.
I won't. Your little family has suffered enough. If it makes you feel safer, you can keep your gun, okay?
You better believe I'm keeping my gun.
Okay, that's fine. We don't have to go to the station. Let's just sit down and talk about this.
I must be the most stupid, naive woman in the world.
You won't regret this, Katerina. So, you believe that the killer is after you now?
I know he is. He got Maya and Carl. I'm next, obviously.
Let's not forget Leonard Dahl. He was butchered this morning.
Leonard? The recycling guy? Jesus, I had no idea. That's odd.
Odd how?
Because, actually, I have to give you the whole story for it to make sense. Carl and I wanted a child, but I can't. I have viable eggs, but there are other complications.
can relate. Me and my partner, well, something similar happened to us.
Then you can grasp our situation better than anyone. So anyway, we came into contact with a woman called Maya Strand who claimed that she could help us have a baby. She'd built a replica of an old womb tank. Forbidden technology, of course.
I see. And what did she want in return?
Our help with some of her other shady experiments. The lady was somewhat frail. She couldn't handle much heavy labor. She eventually revealed that she was a self-proclaimed member of the Conduit. Probably figured we had too much to lose to turn her in. She was right.
Yes, I found the Conduit connection. Playing with fire.
Yeah, so Carl and I decided to play along until after the birth and then escape Nordsund as a family.
So you merely pretended to sympathize with Conduit beliefs, and then Maya was murdered.
Yes, EPOs did it, I'm sure. Those assholes must have found out.
EPOs. That rings a bell.
Earth Preservation Orthodox Society. Anti-tech group. You must have heard of them over at the Bureau. Used to be terrorist classified.
Oh yeah, I remember. So they have a church here in Nordsund?
Yep, near the old mall in Northtown. Big place. They get visitors from all over.
So you think EPO's fanatics are picking you off one by one. Do they know about the child?
Yes, I do, and I pray that they don't. That's why I'm hiding out here, to avoid leading them to the apartment. I was hoping to ambush them myself, and, well, then you came around.
There's a hole in this murder theory, though. Leonard Dahl.
Oh, yeah. No idea how that guy fits into all this. Could be unrelated.
So you didn't know Leonard at all?
Not as far as I know, but Maya kept us on a need-to-know basis. It's possible that she worked with him in some way.
If all of this is true, why did you take a new name when you came to Nordsund?
It's a long story, but I left a life that was pretty ugly. I had to escape an abusive boyfriend. I needed a fresh start here in Nordsund. The nickname thing just happened. It felt natural, and then, well, I guess it stuck.
That doesn't explain why your relationship with Carl was kept a secret, though.
Carl and I happened really fast. It wasn't so much intentionally kept a secret, it just never became a public thing. When we started collaborating with Maya, we obviously had all the more reason to keep things quiet.
Well, I'm going to give all of this some thought and report to my superior. I'll be back later if I come up with more questions.
Okay, before you go, just the womb tank. The nutrients must be running low by now. Without replenishment, he could be hurt. Even die.
You don't need to worry. I replaced the canister today. The baby was fine.
You have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I found this tape in the museum.
Let me guess, some conduit ravings of Maya's?
Something like that, yeah.
I wouldn't try to make sense of it. She was quite unhinged.
So I found this,
let me guess,
I
wouldn't try.
That's evidence. I shouldn't show it to just... Any idea of what this opens?
None whatsoever.
Carl had this in his pocket when we found him.
Oh, damn it, Carl. I know it's a lot to ask, but could I have this photo? I really don't have much to remember him by.
I'm sorry, but that's against protocol.
Just as I thought. You cops have no feelings.
I need to pick your...
Okay.
So tell me what you know about the conduit.
I doubt they're anything to worry about. If there are other members out there, I'd wager they're just as loony as Maya.
So Maya was on her own? There was no contact with any other conduit cells?
Not as far as I know, but I didn't really care to find out either.
What can you tell me about Carl?
I'd rather not talk about him. It hurts too much.
I understand. Sorry. Do you know Gabriel?
The cop? Not really, but I think he has a crush on me. Always looks at me funny.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Other than this mess with Maya I got tangled up in, I'm just a teacher trying to get by. I moved here a few years back, met Carl, and, well, you know the rest.
Do you know Commissary Anderson?
No, but he seems to be the kind of leader who only uses the carrot, never the stick.
Do you know Stina Ruth?
I know who she is, but we haven't met.
What can you tell me about Maya?
Oh, she really was the epitome of a mad scientist. Her crazy little experiments had no regard for the law, ethics, or even common sense. Sure, she had moments of clarity, like when she built our womb tank, but most of the time she was just a nutcase.
What about her conduit beliefs?
That was something different, something more coherent. I think she saw AI as, like, a step on the evolutionary ladder. She used to talk about how the most intelligent beings deserve to rule the Earth.
Sounds like she had an elitist streak.
You could say that. She didn't think too highly of most people.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I don't know much about him. I never really needed a doctor since I moved here.
What about your fertility problems? You didn't consider seeing the doctor before resorting to Maya's help?
I wish that was an option, but my condition was thoroughly diagnosed before I moved here. It's chronic.
What's your opinion on Walter?
Personally, I can't stand that guy. He has to crack a joke every 5 seconds. Drives me crazy. The kids love him, though, so I suppose he's all right.
All right, I got...
Good. Talk to you.
I'm gonna head out now. Don't go too far.
I won't. And thanks, Farah. You're not like most city cops I've dealt with.
You're welcome. Stay alert. The killer is still out there.
I'll be careful.
Agent England, right on time.
Councilwoman?
Oh, stop it. That word always makes me feel old. Call me Stina.
All right then, Stina. I have some things to report.
Always straight to the point. You allergic to small talk, kiddo?
Sorry. Been a long day. I just want it to be over.
Well, suck it up. I need to vent. Had an argument with a friend today.
Yeah? What about?
Not important, but we ended up going our separate ways. Isn't it funny how quickly things can change?
I guess.
History, trust, respect. Poof. Gone.
Yeah, that's why we need to stay strong. For those moments when you've only got yourself to rely on.
Spoken like a true loner. I suppose I can somewhat relate.
So, I wanted to share something else. My augmentations grew stronger this morning. The blue is starting to adapt to my psychology.
Blossoming before my very eyes, are you? Do tell. What new things can you do?
Oh, you know, this and that.
Atta girl. Keep your cards close to your chest, and everyone will underestimate you. So, how was this recent experience of yours? Quite a ride for a rookie such as yourself, am I right?
I was well prepared. Didn't sleep through the whole training, you know.
Oh, am I being patronizing? Forgive me. I'm getting old and bitter. Missing the days when things felt new and exciting. Now, let's hear your report. I've heard rumors about quite a grisly spectacle in the recycling center. Ebus, huh? Those guys are gonna be a pain to deal with. First, they're well armed. Second, they got pulled with City Hall. Our beloved mayor recently granted their church embassy status.
Wait, what? So they're out of my jurisdiction?
Not quite. It's one of those legal limbos. Sure, you can force your way in without breaking any laws, but they also have the right to defend themselves from unsanctioned intruders.
That's absurd. In other words, they can gun me down without repercussions.
I wouldn't say that. It's kind of a hassle to dispose of your still warm corpse.
Like this case couldn't get any worse.
No. You're an agent. The creme de la creme of the Central Bureau. Time to act like one. Infiltrate and evade, remember? If you do find evidence that these nut jobs are responsible for the killings, we'll get a diplomatic warrant.
All right. I have to be discreet then, and try to get inside without arousing suspicion.
Bingo. And, well, hope they don't already know who you are. That would make things awkward.
Okay then. I'll get some rest and visit the church in the morning.
Good plan, Agent. Dismissed.
You know, the story of Katerina and Carl reminds me so much of what we went through.
Yeah. Similar circumstances, but she put her family above all. She refused to let others decide their future. A part of me wishes we'd done the same. If we were given a new chance, would we take it? Consequences be damned?
I know I would. I'd give anything for another shot.
I'm not sure if I would. It would mean betraying a lot of what I stand for.
I get that. I suppose being dead gives me a different perspective on things.
This can't be healthy.
Bene ragazzi, siamo arrivati alla fine del secondo giorno e ci apprestiamo a svolgere le indagini il terzo giorno. Abbiamo scoperto e scovato Caterina Melinda e l'insegnante, e alla fine lei, diciamo, si stava nascondendo da questa organizzazione che si trova comunque in città, la ESOP, che praticamente sono delle persone che sono anti le macchine, diciamo, la tecnologia, e quindi niente, dobbiamo infiltrarci probabilmente di nascosto, comunque deve essere una cosa discreta, molto discreta, ed investigare all'interno di questa chiesa, o comunque il posto che si trova lì, e si fa sempre più fitta la cosa, e vediamo come proseguirà nel prossimo episodio. Come sempre, se vi è piaciuto il video mettete un like e ricordatevi soprattutto di iscrivervi al mio canale Raistlin. Ciao e alla prossima!